My hands are freezing right now, y'all. My hands is freezing. We love that shit. Us native New Yorkers, we love that shit. What up? It's Smooth here, Miss Uncut. We love that shit, yo. Franca. It sound like you about to smack fire out somebody, or you about to, I don't know, you about to go fuck some shit up. I don't know. That's what it sound like. I ain't gonna hold you. Franca. Us native New Yorkers love shit like that. Like especially if you know that you might use you might use it in the song. Like some people, like they do music and like they do music as a hobby, or you know what it is. If you know, you know. That shit sound wild. Us native New Yorkers love that shit. I want to say, sound like you was robbing though. That's cool. I didn't know this. Yeah. Nah, I mean native New Yorkers, not the ones that just got here. They don't know nothing about that. Yeah. I gotta say that shit again. He said I invited this name I invented this name in a mix of soccer team and Willow Wonka. It sounded like you was about to go off. Yo, that shit crazy. Yo. Yo, I swear to God, that shit sounds so fire, man. That shit sounds so fire. Oh, you said you like my name as well, Miss Uncut. I know, I love it too. I appreciate it. I don't want to keep saying appreciate it. I feel like every time I say, oh, this nigga is bugging. He's wowing. Like he closed the door on him. That shit sound fire. I ain't get on my live in a minute. He said indeed. What y'all up to today? It's freezing. I don't know where you at right now, but in New York City, it's freezing. The temperatures are finally down. I was waiting for this. Y'all gonna catch a good night. If you're in New York City, you definitely gonna catch a good night's sleep out here. It was snowing a little, and I had a feeling it was gonna snow yesterday too. You could tell in New York, you could definitely tell when it's about to snow. The clouds are different. Are you at Central Park? Nah, Fladanka. I gotta keep saying that shit. That shit sounds so fire. It sounds like that you wanna fight. Like I don't know, Fladanka. That shit sounds crazy. It sounds like you want to flame somebody or somebody owe you a fade. That shit crazy. I like how you put that together. That really do need to be a song though. That definitely need to be a song. Franca. I don't even know how you would say it. Like, am I saying it right? Am I saying it properly? You said Fladanko on a song. Nah, it don't sound like a. It don't sound like a name. It don't sound like a name. It sounds like it's something that you do. It sounds like it's something that you do, Fladanka. That shit sound wild as fuck. I don't even know what. Like, I don't know what action you would take. Us native New Yorkers, we love shit like that. I'm telling you, like, if it was a whole bunch of native New Yorkers up here, and we just see like as many people that be coming into these lives and everything, I don't care if it's mine or somebody else's, and we see so why should we pick that up real quick? Especially if you're an artist, you in the music, it's over. It's over. It's definitely over. Like, Lord, pick that up. Let me get that real quick. And they are making it into a song from the Bronx all the way to Brooklyn to Queens to Staten now. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, that shit sound fire. They definitely picking it up. You need to go. You need to copyright that name though. You need to go copy that. You need to copyright that name because you know I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel, right? It's crazy. You ain't hear something wild though, and I just ate like a rap snack. That Master P joint. I just tried it for the first time. I think that gave me a boost. I feel like anything for an artist to be like giving you like a boost in life and shit. I don't know. I don't care. He said, "True, I gotta copyright it." Yeah, you gotta copyright that, man. That sounds just perfect. Superb, baby, superb. That's superb, baby. Now, if you, all right. So, I don't know if you know it or not. I like if I know there's a lot of music artists on my live, depending on what genre it is. If you into hip hop, obviously I'm a hip hop head. I'm definitely a hip hop head. Certain trap music I do like, certain trap music I don't. Just like anything, you know, like the genre got hip hop got different genres in it. So we know that hip hop claims rock, R&B, all of that. Hardcore, gangster rap, all of that, right? That's all within, you know, like that's different branches. It's like a tree, it's different branches. It's crazy. And it's crazy because nobody, I don't know. It's like, it was like once trap came in, it was like everybody forgot about the different genres. Like, how you want to forget? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just eat off a trap and that's it. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Then it went into drill. I'm like, okay, so everybody's like, nah, you gotta like I ain't gotta like nothing. All I gotta do is just stay me. I'll make y'all. All I gotta do is just stay me, live my life on the in-between, and then when I get to the death part, when I, you know what I'm saying, and then I die, but I'm still on the in-between. I'm not understanding the part where it's like, I never heard the part where it's like, yeah, you gotta listen to my genre of music. Like, that's not on my in-between. That might be on your agenda, but that's not on my agenda. It's not really whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really working out for me when I do something like that. Like, give me a suggestion of a song that you want me to listen to, and I just might do that. Like, I just might do that, but other than that, I mean, you know, can't force somebody to listen to something that they don't want to listen to. You crazy? That's not music. Why is it wow, Fladanka? Like, it's, yo, I'm telling you, it sounds like something like you slam somebody on the floor, like you, yeah, that's what it sound like. Like, it sound like you like you just slam somebody on the floor. You be like, Fladanka, and you be like, oh, like, it sounds like something like that.
You really want me to? You really do.
That sounds crazy. You need to copyright that, I'm telling you. Before somebody else do, I'm gonna put that on my live. You better get to it before somebody like you body slam somebody. Fladanka, oh my god, that's wild. Yo, and you know what's crazy? You know what borough would love that shit the most? I'm telling you, it sound wild. You know who would love that shit the most? The Bronx. The Bronx will love that word. I'm telling you, it's certain words in Queens. Like, all right, so we know that certain boroughs got languages, right? It sounds so wild. It sounds so wild because it's like, all right, so how it used to be, like how it used to be done, right? And for what I remember, when before everybody started mixing everything in, that's when it started getting whack. Because like the 5 boroughs, when it came down to the 5 boroughs, the 5 boroughs always had they always had their own language, right? Their own lingo. Like, they had their own lingo. Like, if you from Brooklyn, there's certain things that you said. I'm like, I miss that way. You come to Queens, it's certain things that you said you understand. Like, you get me, man. Like, you get me. So it was like that. So every single time, like, they coming up with something new. So Fladanka, I'm like, oh, Fladanka, that sound like some Bronx shit. That sound like some like that sound like so a mixture of the Bronx and Brooklyn. But you talking to a native, New Yorker, like, yeah, like that, and you know that appreciates. Oh, you know, oh, well, you know, you know. You know, that's that Brooklyn shit. Man, I show gratitude. Definitely show gratitude. I learned a lot, man. I definitely learned a lot throughout it. I loved it. You know, you got some people that back door. Yeah. Now you got
Back door.
back door. Back door. You got one more. You got a lady here.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah. He said awesome sauce. Yo, awesome sauce. That's awesome sauce. Is that Philly shit, right? Or is that Chicago shit? I don't even know. When I heard first time I heard awesome sauce, I was like, what's that? No, matter of fact, that's that Harlem shit, right? I kind of forget. I show gratitude, definitely. Anytime I hear some shit, I'll be like, yo, what is that Bronx shit? What is it, that Brooklyn shit? They come with their own fucking lingo. It's a beautiful thing. It's definitely a beautiful thing. I'm gonna tell you right now, the main thing that I miss the most about it is the main thing I miss the most about it, when it came down to the lingo, it's like yeah, it made the artist, whoever made a song out of the word or even used the word in a song, like, it made people, you know what I'm saying, have some type of gratitude behind it. It's like, yo, I appreciate where I come from. I don't care if I come from the gutter. I don't care if I, you know what I'm saying, like, that's just what it was. And you knew who fucked with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it was. That's just what it was. Like, you know, like, you got people that you fuck with and they would never sit up there and try to finesse you and all this. Yeah, like, I miss that shit, yo. It was so, like, that shit was everything. Because everybody was eating together. Like, I mean, not everybody was eating together, but, you know, like, yeah, whoever you fucking with, y'all eating together. That's just what it was. It's crazy. Shit, wow. But like I was saying before, I tried that new Masterpiece Snap Rap shit. That Masterpiece Snap Rap. I think with the noodles or something. Yeah, and like it got it's like it's supposed to be a cup of noodles, but it's not salty. The best thing about it is not even, look, I'm giving. What you say? You laughing because what you thinking in your head? Like, tell me you from New York without telling me you from New York. Tell me you from New York without telling me you from New York. That snap rat, the donka. Why are you laughing at me? I'm serious. I'm definitely serious about that. I'm definitely serious about that. Yo, we got 2 days, y'all. Nah, not right now. New York ain't on their job at all. Don't come to New York. Why? Because it's a bunch of sex trafficking and shit. On the train, once you hit Manhattan, and white people, I'm sorry to say it like that, I'm not racist, anything like that, but I gotta call a spade a spade. They be on sex trafficking time, for real. out there in Manhattan. They be trying to spread that shit throughout the 5 boroughs. Like, yeah. I'm sorry to say it like that, y'all, but that's what they be doing. They be taking pictures and shit like that. Go on my YouTube, you know exactly what I be talking about. I explained this already. At Miss Uncut MMC. That's what it is. But yeah, that's what they be doing. But that's what type of time they on. Don't come to New York right now. And on top of that, it's the holidays too. It's the wrong timing. It's definitely the wrong timing. Wrong timing. I appreciate it, man. I definitely need more subscribers, man. Because I also put this on my YouTube. There's a person blocking me. He was from Vigo. And yeah, he was definitely from Vigo. His name is Black Tiger. I mentioned this many times. Appreciate it. You're definitely welcome to my YouTube, man. Appreciate it. Definitely, I got gratitude on that. I feel like every time I say I appreciate something, like the fucking real estate prices go up or something. So I'm gonna say I got gratitude on that. I can't even say I appreciate you no more because people take it personally. I'm gonna say and not in a good way, like the real estate shit. Yo, I definitely got gratitude within that. I'm gonna say it like that. Definitely, indeed, definitely. Fladanta. Yeah. Yo, we definitely need a Bronx. We need a Bronx native. We need a Bronx native to pick that up. After you pick up that copyright. We need a Bronx native. We need a Bronx native to pick that up. Make a song out of that shit. An artist. I'm talking about an artist, y'all. An artist. Leaving. Yeah, let me go up this motherfucker. Let me back in. He wildin'. I saw it cost like $500. No, you can appreciate it. I mean, gratitude, man. I can't even say, how the fuck do you say that shit? They're on my bus. Okay, so so I saw it cost $500 to do it. No, you could do copyright. What you do is you can send it to the government. It's like you mailing that shit to yourself, and you don't open it. They call it the poor man's way of doing it, of copyright. And I say it might be the best way that you're doing it because you ain't gotta pay for it. It gotta come out your fucking pocket. You might have to just spend maybe like what is it, like 75 cents for asphalt. That shit smells good. I love asphalt, y'all. It smells so, I don't know if y'all like the smell of asphalt. I got distracted. That shit smelled like bacon. Y'all, I was listening to Remy earlier, y'all. I'm sorry. I was listening to Remy earlier, so my bad. I'm in my, along with other artists too. I look for more info about this. Yeah, go in your search engine. Definitely go in your search engine. Type that. I smoke fries. Oh, that's why. Go in your search engine. And you definitely I picked up Remy's lingo. That's what happened. Like, you know when you listen to music and you listen to certain people, like me, I could pick up certain people's lingo and shit like that. I could definitely, like, I don't know. I know certain people could do that shit. I don't know what that is. That shit is crazy. But I was listening to Remy Ma. So I picked up, like, I hate when I do that shit because I'm like, wait, why I'm starting to sound like that? If you start like listening to a person as many times as possible, I believe that. Like, they say that shit. They do say that shit. Like, you start sound like, no, not trying to do that, but it's just like, it sounds so fire. And like, you don't even recognize you doing that shit. Cause it's crazy, like how Remy be talking about. I'm like, cause you know what it is too. I know Remy coming out with Chrome 23. I was just listening to her. I was just listening to her artists. I was just listening to her artists and shit like that last night because they had a whole battle, you know, battle rap. If y'all not into battle rap, I'm definitely into battle rap. So I was waiting for this day Cause you know, like Remy, she be doing her thing. I'm so fucking proud of her. Cause even though Nicki Minaj got her locked up, cause that's what I believe. I believe Nicki got her locked the fuck up. Whoever career she don't want shining and shit, because we know that, Nicki Minaj can't handle real competition. That's just what it is. That she wouldn't be able to fucking battle anybody. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, besides all of that, I was listening to Remy. Like, Remy needed a real fucking battler. Yeah. We all know that shit. That shit ain't never gonna fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, she could pay, Nicki Minaj could sit up there and pay as many people that she wanna pay. That shit still don't deflect the fact. It's still not gonna deflect the fact that she doesn't do battle rap. She's not that type. She's a pop star. You know what I'm saying? She's into pop. She's with Miley Cyrus. So I understand when she was beefing with Miley Cyrus and people who, you know what I'm saying, R&B, Mariah Carey, like, she don't sing. I'm like, I wish she sung. Maybe she'd be able to battle Mariah Carey, but she don't. You feel me? So that's just what the fuck it is. She don't, for me, she doesn't really represent hip hop. When it come down to Nicki Minaj, she doesn't represent hip hop to me. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it come down to gangster rap, when it come down to when it come down to hardcore rap like Lil' Kim. Yeah, she's a pop singer. It's nothing, you can't really do anything with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's great. You know what I'm saying? She's a pop star. That's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? But when when she's trying to get into gangster rap, and it's like, that's just not her. That's not her thing. That's not her flow. That's not who she is. That's not what she could do. She's not, she's not talented. She's not talented in that fuck. She's not talented in that field. And I feel like at the same time, I'm gonna address that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna address the other shit later. But people gotta realize too, at the same time, who they actually. People gotta realize there are different genres. So just because you don't like Nicki Minaj or what have you, don't mean that you don't like Remy. Just because you like Nicki Minaj don't mean that you're gonna like Remy. Because you might be more pop. You might like pop more than you like hardcore gangsta hip hop. That's what the genres is for. That's what the artist is for. I think most people get it confused, especially when they not from New York. What people don't understand when they not from New York, and the native New Yorkers, they understand it more. They're like, oh, you like pop? Oh, so I might have an idea for who you like. Oh, you like rock and roll? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I might have an idea who you like, because in rock, you know what I'm saying, in death metal rock and roll, in death metal rock and roll, in hip hop, that would be DMX. That would be Styles P from the Locks. That would be, you know what I'm saying, Jada Kiss. That would be, you know what I'm saying, Chic Luch. You know what I'm saying? Like, the list goes on. Who's heavy metal? When people ask, like, yo, nah, hip hop don't have heavy metal. Like, what? Hip hop don't have heavy metal? Are you dumb? Yo, who's the king? Who's the king of death metal in hip hop? First person that come to anybody's mind. You got either 3 or 4 artists that contest their value. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even, matter of fact, I'm sorry, can't contest their value. It's just an automatic. Sticky Fingers is one of them. You got Fredro Starr. You got, you know what I'm saying? I forgot the other guy's name. I always forget the fucking guy's name. I don't know how I do that shit every time. It's the dark skin guy. I'm gonna do a shout out on him too. Matter of fact, that's like 7. Federal Star, because remember, they the first ones that started that shit. You know what I'm saying? When it came down to death metal hip hop, that's Onyx, y'all. That's Onyx. Then came the fucking DMX. You know what I'm saying? Wait, was it DMX? Then it came to DMX? Shit. Was DMX the next one? I don't remember, y'all. It's a lot of artists, right? But we know DMX, like, who's the king of death metal hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy. Like, people don't ask that. People don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people might even say it's Prodigy. Some people might even say it's Prodigy who's the king of heavy metal hip hop. But you know what I'm saying? Like some people say Prodigy is the king of heavy metal fucking hip hop. But death metal and like, you know what I'm saying? He's on the in between of death metal hip hop and heavy metal hip hop. People don't know that because they don't know they fucking genres, and people don't know their place and they don't know where they belong. When they come down to Nicki Minaj, she don't know her place where she belong in hip. She don't know what type of, you know what I'm saying, like what kind of accolades she actually hold. She could never come for Remy Ma. That's just what it was. Just like Remy Ma could never come for her in pop, because Remy Ma know her, you know what I'm saying, she know what position that she played. Remy Ma, yeah, that's what I love about Remy Ma. She know what position she played. That's just what it is. If you don't know what position that you play in hip hop, you fuck. Cause you can't be like, yo, I'm the best at this, that, or third. So prove it then. You gotta do every type. Like, all right, boom. Let me say it like this. You show me a Jay-Z joint. I'm not getting on this fucking bus. I'd rather wait. Fuck this shit. I'd rather this shit be a double. Fuck that. I'm not getting on that bus. That shit is fucking packed. If you put a Jay-Z song on, behind Jay-Z, what female artist that you could actually say that you could put on after Jay-Z? And I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, and they rhyme some shit. It would be Remy. That's just what it is. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't know your position in life, that's her whole career. Like, yo, Nicki Minaj got a whole career. You could put her with, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could put her next to Miley Cyrus and shit like that. You could put her next to a pop star. You can't do that with Remy. Remy ain't about that type of life. She's a hardcore gangster. That's just like saying, oh, I could put Little Kim. That's just like saying that you could put Little Kim in a pop star setting. You can't do that with Kim. You can't do that with Little Kim. That's impossible. Like, where the fuck that come from? Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Hell nah. This is what I'm saying. Like, nobody's teaching. It's like, even with the hip hop now, nobody's teaching the kids, like, yo, there's different positions to play in hip hop. Like, you have so many genres. Y'all gotta learn how to separate all of that shit. You gotta know the difference. One ain't got nothing to do with the other. You guys, you know, like R&B. I heard Remy's R&B songs. That's cool too. Nicki Minaj, she could do R&B songs. We heard Nicki Minaj R&B songs. They are right. They, you know what I'm saying? They kind of tight and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you like. That's what you like. People gotta know there's a difference. You can't put somebody position in somewhere it don't belong. Right, Fladonka. Fladonka. I swear to God, that shit sound like a slam dunk, or you just like to slam, like body slam somebody. Fladonka. That shit. Fladonka. Like, yo, I Fladonka that. Yo, that shit sound wow. That shit sound wow. Like, I'll Fladonka you, nigga. Oh, fuck out of here. Like, yo, that sound, yo, you from New York, man. You gotta be from New York. You gotta be from New York. You have to be. There's no way that you're not from New York. Yo, that shit sound wow. You got me on my shit right now. You got me on my shit. Look, like right now, this lady look like she about to Fladonka his ass right now. Kid is looking at Yo, this shit is wild. I would like to be from there, but I'm not. Yo, I swear she about to fuck her little brother up. But she look like she about to fuck darker his ass. Oh my god. Yo, that's why I miss hip hop, man. That shit used to be fun. The words that you used to hear, you know what I'm saying? Like the lingo that you used to hear. You'd be like, yo, what did he just say? What did she just say? Y'all, that shit sound wow. Then you hear everybody just going, y'all, like just hear everybody use the word. Like y'all about to flip. Like remember when Flame came out? Like you owe me a fade, all of that shit. You gotta love this thing, man. I love my city for that. I definitely love my city for that. It's like, you know, like the original. Now everybody's just like, all right, well, you know, it's trying to be all proper, like all the way to Staten Island. Like, you know, like you need diversity, man. You need to be versatile. You definitely need to be versatile out here. This shit is whack. People be trying to force you. Like they got these, you know what I'm saying, like the secret societies, they already exposed, so now they just call societies now. Like, yeah, nah, we gonna brainwash y'all. Nah, I don't wanna be brainwashed. I don't wanna think like y'all. We don't want our music to sound like something that's nah. You need to let New York, they need to let New York, New York. That's what they need to do. They need to let New York, like New York is New Yorking. Yeah, that's what they need to do. Like, yeah, New York is New Yorking. Yeah, that's what it does. New York is New Yorking, just like any other place. But they trying to actually change. Like, damn, man, this shit gonna be whack. Like, I need some gloves. My hands is freezing, y'all. It's freezing out here. Like, I'm waiting for the snow to really come down. It was snowing a little bit earlier, but like I said, yeah, like I said before, they need to let this shit go. Like, you know, like everybody can't be, the thing is, like everybody, you know, like people want to be one, but that's not going to happen because people think differently. Nah, it's not snowing. It's not snowing. It was snowing earlier a little bit, but it was snowing a little bit. Yeah. I love snow. What? I love snow. You crazy? That's my shit. I just don't like when it's freezing like this before the storm. That lets me know it's going to be like an ice storm. It's going to be sleeting. I feel like going back inside. I ain't going to hold you. I think I'm just going to go get my mail and come back because I got my fucking gym clothes on. I don't think this is happening right now. I don't think it's happening. Awful because it's not snowing yet. Yeah. I think I'm going to just go get my mail and come back. Fuck this shit. This shit is brick. Or I'm going to just go and get my mail. Go get me a fucking coat. And I'm going to just call that shit a day. I'm thinking to myself, maybe, just maybe, just go get my old coat. I don't fucking know, y'all. Are you a mail carrier? Nah, I'm not a mail carrier. No, I'm talking about, he said, what about jumping on a plane and come to Texas? The fuck? Why you acting? Yo, OG Ronnie, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know people like catching flights with people that they don't know. But, I'm kind of a big deal. I wouldn't be able to do that. Like, I don't know you. I don't know you enough to trust you. You wowin'. Of course I'm in NYC. I'm an NYC native, baby. I'm kind of a big deal. I can't be, you know, like just pick it up and going and shit like that with somebody that I don't know. That would be a bad idea on my part. That's not a good idea. It's not a good idea at all. Do I ever TikTok? No. Can't TikTok. I'm not allowed to TikTok. Know why? Guess why I'm not allowed to TikTok? Because China's trying to keep, you know what I'm saying? They try to keep their spies on us and shit like that. They trying to take this shit over and make sure that we don't have no versatile idea. They talk about they like art and all this arts and crafts and shit like that, versatility. They just trying to have some type of mind control over us. So I'm not allowed to do that right now. Nah, never been on TikTok. I'm waiting for them to change their policy. I'm waiting for China to stop being so fucking strict. Oh, I'm on 35 minutes. Hold on, y'all. I'm wailing.